Well, I did not think that I was gonna go out and watch it, but I saw the Minecraft movie in theaters. But to my, as a bit of an excuse, it was a bit of a birthday present to my two youngest siblings. One of them as a super early birthday present, and other one as a kind of belated birthday present as well. So there's my excuse for that. But I was also a little bit curious because I kept on hearing about all the reviews of it, saying of how that supposedly Jason Momoa was not as demasculated or annoying as they thought he was going to be. But yeah, no, I mean, my opinion about him is rather mixed. Like, probably the only thing of praise that I have to really give to this movie is some of the fun and inventive action sequences. Like, I especially like the one of where that they are having the flying chase. The flying chase scene of where that the main character is again chased down by pig men in a ghasts, and there was the Iron Golem battle scene as well. And some of the environments were kind of neat to look at too, I guess, but that's about it. And as far as the action sequence too, that comes with a bit of an asterisk to it too. Because apparently, one of the characters fights off an Enderman, and they make the Enderman look weak as, well, yeah, weak as shit. Like, honestly, I am kind of convinced that the makers of this movie did not play Minecraft ever. And if they did, they got really lazy with the making of this movie because the main character, or it's funny because this movie seems to have like three main characters, which makes the movie's storytelling feel kind of sloppy. But Hank, I believe, is the main kid's name. He just randomly swings his axe forward, and the Enderman just teleports in front of him repeated times to make it so easy to kill the Enderman. Whereas in the game, Endermen are like actually a whole lot more calculating than what they were showing in the movie. Like he can teleport like directly behind you, could be far away, could be close by, could be from side to side that he'll teleport from you. It's rather unpredictable the way that the Endermen actually act. But in the movie, no, he was made into a punk, and that was very freaking disappointing. But I guess they weren't. They did not have any easy way to have the kid do some rather good fight choreography. So they were just all like, just randomly swing your axe forwards, and then they worked around that. That still makes a lazy movie product, but still, I mean, that's the only excuse that I can ponder up as to why they made that scene act that way. Unless if, again, the movie makers just did not watch Minecraft at all. But it was a freaking stupid movie. Like, barely any development of any of the characters. Like, none of the characters were particularly memorable. And the ones who were memorable, they were just irritatingly obnoxious. Like, Jennifer Coolidge is in this movie, apparently. The most I've seen her is from those ads for Discover Card. Yeah, that's the name of the ads of the company that she does ads for, Discover Card. She's doing these Discover Card ads, and they're rather stupid, and she's pretty much being her rather wino boomer grandma personality self in this movie. And I guess there's like a one or two chuckles that she got on me, but they really overplay up the joke, quote unquote, of dating a villager way too much, to where that it was just an unnecessary side tangent distraction, when they could have devoted that very time right there to developing the main characters and their arcs. But nope. And it's not even like that the main characters go through much of an arc themselves. I can't even like pin down what Jack Black, I know that his name is Steve, he plays as Steve, but it's just Jack Black being his own Jack Black self, and it being entertaining sometimes. But despite it being entertaining sometimes, it was mostly just obnoxious. It got obnoxious at multiple times, seeing Jack Black just being Jack Black. From the get-go of seeing the trailers, they definitely should have recasted the part of Steve to someone else. But anyway, I can't even pin down of what Jack Black's character arc was supposed to be in this movie. And the two main kid characters, they were just complete and utter, total blank slates that were so boring and forgettable. Like, with no tangible arcs that I can point out that they go over. The Jason Momoa character, which that guy's name is Garrett, the guy who he plays as, and for some reason at multiple points, Jack Black just refers to him as Gargar. Like, not just once, not just twice, but I think might have done it well over 6 times, and it got really annoying. It's like, he's not a baby waby. He's a grown freaking man, for crying out loud. Unless you're trying, like, actively and intentionally trying to infantilize him as to show the mean-spirited side of your personality or whatever, stop it. It just looks stupid. God, like, I know that this is a kids movie, but seriously, that's not a defense for this movie. They could have played up the kids movie a whole lot more smartly. And anybody who uses that weak-ass defense as a defense for this movie, well, I just gotta ask questions. Do you really think that kids are that low intelligence, or are that deserving of undeserving of smart content to watch? You think that they are either that low intelligence or that undeserving of smarter content to watch? Like, really? That just seems kind of insulting. You can make an overall good all-round family movie without it just being stupid and supposedly intended for little toddlers, and not even good content for little toddlers for that matter, but crap. But anyway, Jason Momoa's character, Garrett is his name, is the only person that could really pin down somewhat of a tangible character arc. Like, he's a loner and a loser, and he's never had any real friends in his life, and he eventually learns how to get friends. He also becomes less selfish as he sacrifices himself at one point, which, I guess I should have warned. Spoiler material, y'all, but who cares? It's a Minecraft movie. It's got a kind of predictable plot anyways. Like, there was one point of where that he sacrifices himself in an action sequence, and I thought he legitimately died. Or, I guess I should have known better. Like, they shown him dying in a big explosion. Like, if they did some kind of fake out, or the cinematography was worked in such a way to imply to me a plausible fake out, then I would have known that he'd gone back. But the explosion that he supposedly dies in, it just completely engulfs him. And the bridge that he is on. And it's like, yeah, he should have died in that. But nope, of course not. Of course, it's a baby film, so it's none of the main characters die at all in it. And it's just, I guess I should not have expected much out of that point of this movie, but there was part of me that still kind of was. And if they did lean into it, actually just leave Garrett dead, then I would have been a little bit more impressed. But no, of course they didn't. And they don't even, like, explain how exactly that he managed to survive at all. It's just, he magically was unscathed by the explosion, did not even, like, go emitting any kind of respawn system like in the game or anything like that. I mean, I guess that's what I'm supposed to infer from the Minecraft universe, is that, hey, these characters, they aren't playing on hardcore mode. They are respawning, apparently. So why, but if that is really the case, then that really, really devalues the stakes in this movie. I mean, if none of them are going to die, why should I really care if they're like piglins that are chasing after them or whatever? Why should I care? But yeah, I could not really get invested in Garrett's arc anyway, because of the way that it was just not very well fleshed out. It was kind of forced at points, and plus there was the fake out death that just really devalued the whole experience as a whole. And there were like a few badass moments, I guess, and that was probably what was surprising some other people, was that they thought he was going to be played completely for pathetic laughs, and he was pathetic, but at the same time he also had some of his badass moments of where that he was kicking butt, but they were kind of few and far between, and they were completely drowned out by how pathetic and irritatingly obnoxious that he was, to where that just overall I don't like the character. This has got to be like the worst role that I've ever seen Jason Momoa in. And I am convinced that he was just there to try and reel in a paycheck, was all it was. Not really giving a crap about his performance or anything. I will say that I was a little bit surprised about the one black lady. Like, honestly, this might seem kind of insensitive, but by the looks of the trailers and the aesthetic that she was having, the overly obnoxious clothing she was wearing and all that, I thought that she was going to be like played up as some sassy black woman stereotypical character or something like that. But nope, she wasn't that way. She was possibly the least obnoxious of all the main characters, actually. And plus, she did have like a couple of moments of where that she was being the straight man or straight woman, I guess, to the very weird eccentricisms of both Jason Momoa and Jack Black. But aside from that, it was like, yeah. And not bad characters all around. And the villain was serviceable, but pretty forgettable. I just did not care for anything at all. So, in the end, in summary, very stupid movie, sloppy story, obnoxious / forgettable characters all around, and but at least it had cool action scenes, I guess, and some cool to look at environments and whatnot. But 3 out of 10. At least it wasn't Minecraft story mode. Might even be lower than that. Might be a 2 out of 10. I'll think about it later. But it was still ultimately a pretty bad movie. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. And I'm Zach of Darkon Entertainment, signing out. God bless.